Greetings, friends, and welcome back. Today is day 19. Today is day 19 of my 25 Days of Christmas series. In today's video, I was testing out the Dose of Colors Snow Angels palette. I am obsessed with the colors in this palette. I feel like it's totally me. If you haven't figured out already, I really like blues and cool tones. So if you'd like to see how I got this look and hear my thoughts on this palette, keep on watching. Hi. I picked up this Snow Angels Dose of Colors palette the other day. This is what it looks like, and I am obsessed. I mean, I know that these colors have nothing to do with Christmas, but I don't know, I feel like some sort of like winter berry thing. So I want to try to use all of these, and they're all matte, and there's going to be no glitter involved, so that's great. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes real quick and then we'll get started. All right, eyes are primed, let's do this. In my brain, I'm thinking I'll use like the pink and the two blues on the lid and then maybe do the maroon on the lower lash line. To start, I'm gonna take this Japanesque blending brush and I'm gonna take this taupe color. Do they have cashmere? Wait, I'm confused. I don't know. It's this shade right here. Alrighty, next I'm gonna start with the pink. So I'm just gonna take some sort of brush. Just gonna take a pretty large shadow brush, and then I'm gonna take this pink shade here, and no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna start with the blue. I'm gonna take this little pencil brush and that deep navy shade. And I don't want to do that either. For real. I'm gonna take the Morphe Y18 and this bright blue shade. We're gonna start with that. Wow, that's pretty. Maybe I don't need this brush. Maybe I need a packing brush. I'm running out of brush options. I'm gonna take a Wet n Wild brush in that blue shade instead and pack that on. That's really pretty. Alright, now going back in with that Morphe Y18 brush, I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of that and use that to blend. Okay, and then taking that pencil brush with that deep navy shade, I'm going to start building that outer third end crease, and I'm also going to continue to wing this out. I'm gonna take a Morphe Y15 brush and just the tiniest bit of that deeper shade. And then going back in with that brush with the blue, I'm just gonna bring a little bit more of that back to the lid. And then taking a little bit of that first shade that we used, I'm just going to use that to buff out this edge. So I feel like that darker blue is giving me a little bit of trouble blending out, but using the transition shade helped a lot. So I'm just going to see if I can build that color up a little bit more. I'm going to take my Morphe Y19 brush and more of that dark blue shade. You can see out here it's just like skipping a little bit. I'm just going to use the transition shade again. Taking a Wet n Wild shadow brush, I'm going to take that deeper shade and just pack a little bit more of that on the outer third here. And then one more time, taking this Y18 brush. I'm gonna cut the inner corner, I think. So I'm gonna take some of my Conceal and Define concealer on the back of my hand and just a beige shadow brush. This isn't gonna be anything too crazy. That was too much concealer. gonna leave that like that. That was really specific. All right, so taking some of that pink shade on that brush that I was gonna use. I need a smaller brush. I'm a real fan of this palette. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my face and brows on, and then we will come back and finish up the eyes. Okay, face and brows are on. I also went ahead and tightlined my upper lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Alkaline, and I'm just gonna put that in the waterline. And then for the lower lash line, I'm gonna take my Japanesque smudgy brush and this deeper shade, and I'm just gonna buff out the lower lash line with that. And then taking a Morphe Y20 brush and the lighter pink shade. For the inner corner, I'm just gonna take a wet shadow brush and the shade Eclipse. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my lashes, and I'll be right back. All right, mascara and lashes are on. For the lips, I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Rush. And then I'm gonna take the Buxom lip gloss in the shade White Russian. All right, and that completes the look. I'm a fan. I think the color story in this palette is really beautiful. It's something that I would use a lot. The darker blue shade did give me a little bit of trouble, but I think I just need to play around with it a little bit more and figure out maybe what brushes work better with it. Because sometimes if I'm struggling with a shadow and I switch up the brushes, it works a little bit better. So I'm gonna keep playing with it, but overall, I really do like this palette. I think this would be a really great palette for me to travel with, be a really great addition to throw in with like some sort of neutrals palette. I could just toss this in my bag and still have the flexibility to pop some fun colors in there. I don't really know what this look has to do with Christmas. It just makes me think of like winter berries, which I don't even really know, like, is that a real thing or am I making that up in my brain? If you like what you see or you learned something new, please leave a like or drop a comment down below. If you have not already, please subscribe. At this rate, I did 25 days of videos. I better be able to do like 1 to 2 times a week. All right, that's all I got for you today, and I will see you tomorrow.